Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. We are here for a morning message. We are going to open up some sacred space. I've been feeling the energy of when I first started YouTube. I don't know why. I woke up and I was like, I want to do morning messages. That's what I started out. Every morning I would post a video at 10 a.m. And that's why it became my natural time to post videos. But I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just left my teaching job. Like, let me just start somewhere. And this is probably the first message for somebody out there. If you don't know where you're going and you have a fresh start, maybe you left a job, maybe you're wanting to start a podcast, just start doing it. You don't need to get paid yet. Just start doing the thing that makes you feel good. And the rest will kind of unfold without your control. So I just committed to making a video every single day 10 a.m. on YouTube. I would do readings, I would do page pulls. And then one day I just felt guided to do a manifestation video, like a sign video. And then that popped off. And then all of a sudden I went from 40 subscribers to like 900 and everything started to unfold from there. So stick with what you love to do and just commit and don't give up. Okay. So let's call in our guides before this burns out. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my beautiful viewers. And let's get this party started. I felt guided. I pulled like a couple new decks out that I haven't used in a while. I have Abraham Hicks's deck. I have my Hidden Truth Oracle, a little love and romance for anybody in separation from their person or wanting to call in somebody. And then we have I think it's called Spirit Song Tarot. This is an animal tarot deck. Cute little ladybug, 5 of crystals, persistence, and new possibilities. We love that. So we have that's the title and the name of the deck in the book if you wanted to purchase it on your own. So let's start with a little Abraham Hicks, shall we? Don't know what just happened there. Just ignore that. Oh, I know what's happened. They're kind of bent. So we're going to do a little shuffle to kind of get them bending the other way. My hands are so tiny that they're almost too tall to grab. There we go. Much better. Okay, first one. The law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. Number 17. I wonder why they picked the certain photos that they picked. I don't love the photos in this deck. They're very just unique and different. I wonder if Abraham like channeled that, if Esther did. Okay, so let's see what this says. It says the realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better. Because it's like, and the way they channel these messages is always like not good English. The better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. So they're saying don't focus on the problem, and because that will just kind of like exacerbate it. It'll just keep it going. It says the problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the law of attraction. So I'm going to read that again to you guys. The realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. And I just heard somebody with some sort of health issue, you are being guided to not continuously talk about the health issue. Instead, let's go look for the solution for you. Let's go ask to be shown. And I hope you're asking your guides and angels in every moment, you guys. I teach this to all of my mentorship clients. I teach them in any moment we're stopping. If there's a problem, we're stopping and offering it up. Universe, spirit, please take this from me. I don't know what the solution is. Lead me to the person I need, to the doctor I need, to the new information I need. And this happened to me yesterday. I was talking to a friend and we were talking about how she just started YouTube. And I was like, yes, girl. I had gave her that little like intuitive message probably like 2 months ago. was like, all right, I was like, have you ever tried YouTube? I was like, I feel like you're such a long content girly, like you'd be so good at it. And yesterday she texted me and she's like, I did the thing. She's like, I posted my first video. I was like, heck yes. And then I started talking to her, and she does epigenetic testing. So she tests your genes to see, what kind of drainage pathways work best for you. What foods are you more drawn to? What is going to serve your body better? It's like it's how your genes are and how they work with nutrition and with lifestyle and everything. So, like, we're predisposed to certain things with our genes, as we all know, but she goes into like detail with it. And I've been dealing with so many issues ever since I did that parasite cleanse. I just have not felt right. I've had this like jaw issue, and my tongue swells, and I went and got blood work done, and I have low white and red blood cells. My iron is good, but my ferritin is low. So I'm probably just anemic, but I'm having all of these other symptoms. And I've been just like literally having panic attacks. It's just not been good. The last 5 months for me have been really torturous in my body. And a lot of it's my mind too. But here I am being led to talk to my friend who I knew she did this testing all along, but she ended up telling me to buy certain supplements. And I just was like, man, I wish I would have known that before. Like, it was just perfect timing. I guess I was ready for it. But I'm starting to take some organ supplements. I've already been taking magnesium every night. I'm taking zinc, copper, iron, all the things. I went and got an IV drip. I'm just trying to flood my body with all the nutrients it might need. But it's just strange. I feel like there's something else going on, but I also don't want to feed that story. And I think that's what Abraham Hicks is saying. Like, when there is a problem, don't keep feeding the problem. Expect a great solution. Like, I should be imagining myself whole and happy and healthy every day when I wake up, and I'm starting to do that. But it's hard to do that when you have symptoms where you feel like you're uncomfortable in your body and you don't feel energized. Hold on one second. My sister-in-law just texted me and I have to babysit today, so it might be about that. BRB. All right, we are all good. She was just giving me the times the bus will be arriving. Okay, which means I have to leave here in 15 minutes. So this will be a shorter reading. And maybe I'll pause it and come back and do it later. We'll see. Okay, so we have 7 of acorns. This says determination and stamina. So just to finish up what I was saying before, focusing on the problem only kind of makes the problem worse. So if we can imagine ourselves in a healthy body, in a healthy relationship with the abundance that we want to create, we're getting ahead of the game. We're putting our mind in a good position to determine and to tell our body how to be and how to feel. And if we feel abundant, our body will send that beacon out to the universe. So 7 of acorns is all about determination and stamina. So let's see what the message is here. It says, fearless badger fights for his values. Let me make sure this is right. Yeah, okay. Fearless badger fights for his values and never settles for less than he deserves. We're not settling. His manner of leadership drives him to stand up to opposition without backing down. Badger will help you seize the energy of determination to meet any challenges you're facing. In turn, your leadership abilities will begin to break through. Be prepared to defend your principles with faith and courage, even if it feels that the odds are against you. Take a stand. By facing fears, you grow stronger. Let nothing deter you. Certitude within yourself will steadily lead you forward to a bright future. Keywords: determination, stamina, challenge, inner strength, holding your own principles. All right, so I feel like this is like an energy of just don't give up. You know what I mean? If there is some sort of problem that you're dealing with, we're not going to give up. We're going to hold the line, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to change our inner world to see it differently, right? All right, let's do a quick little breakup of the energy. We're going to pause on that message and go into what does your person want to tell you if you're in separation from them. I want to be more than friends. Maybe they friend zoned you and now they're coming back. I love you unconditionally. My life is not as together as it seems. Isn't that such a funny? This is like such a limiting belief. Everybody thinks that everybody else has a certain expectation of how their life is. And I always say, be curious. Don't ever set an expectation because you're always going to be disappointed. So go into every relationship, every dating scenario, every situation, being curious to learn how this person lives and accept them for who they are. We're not responsible for anybody else's life. Oh, I look for you everywhere. I do that with my specific person. I'm always looking for him, seeing how the universe brings us together. I don't react when people mention you. So when somebody's mentioning your name, they're kind of chill and they're like holding I could just see somebody like trying not to smile, but also smiling on the inside because they love you and they love hearing your name. I hid who I really am from you. That's again that limiting belief that their life is not as together as it seems. They're scared to just be raw and real, but this was a really good message that came through the other day for me personally in my journal. I wrote it down and it was about divine feminine energies. And ladies, the divine masculine loves you for the feeling of presence. So when you are present with your masculine and you're just there and you're in your own energy and you know who you are and you're not chasing, you don't need anything from him. You're just pure love and you're like this sanctuary for his heart. And he just is like opening up and telling you everything. And you're like, why is he talking so much? But it's such a good sign that like he feels safe with you. And we want him to talk a lot. We want to know what's in, well, like how the inner workings of their heart works, right? So you get to be this little like soft, beautiful pillow, sanctuary, energy field for him. And when he steps into that field, it is unforgettable. And I wrote this in my journal. Divine feminines have an unforgettable energy field where you make him feel at home, you make him feel peaceful, you make him feel seen. When he's talking and talking about whatever he's talking about, when you're looking at him in his eyes, he will know. He will know if you're checked out or not. So you have to check yourself and say, am I patient right now? Am I being present with him? Am I offering space for him just to be himself and loving him for all of who he is? And if you can give that to a man, your relationship will thrive. And it's not just us giving that to him, they're also feeding us, they're providing for us, they're taking care of us. And it's this beautiful dance of, I will be here for you and you will be here for me. And let's dance together in this. It's such a beautiful energy. So remember that, ladies, like your energy is what they are craving. And when you're gone, they're constantly searching for that same feeling. And they won't get it anywhere else. They will not get it with another woman because God made your energies to match. Okay. And but you have to be in your truth. You can't be inauthentic. You can't be trying. You can't be pushing. You can't be chasing. You have to just be you. And you have to really love yourself. And that's why I do the coaching that I do with women, because I help them get to that point. I help them get back in their feminine energy where they don't fear losing him or anything else. Wow. And he is leaving behind something. So this person is walking away. And then we have, yeah, wow, 8 of cups, and then 10 of wands. Working too hard, too many hours, the need for balance, let others help you, health problems due to stress, the need to move on, seeking more from life, a spiritual quest, choosing to make a big life change. So this masculine is tired, he's overworked, he wants your sanctuary, he wants to be with you, he wants to cuddle with you, he wants to regulate with you, he wants to build with you. Yeah, renewal. Beautiful card. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. He knows he needs to leave the situation, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, a marriage. Time is pushing him to do it, and he's going to do it. He's reviewing the past, and he's going to know that everything's going to work out because he can follow that sanctuary feeling that he knows he felt with you. Okay, Seven of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire. Move forward. Too many options, addictions. So I think there's a feminine out there who just broke through some addictions, and this is what is activating your masculine to come towards you. He's like, because you're in soul loving yourself, then he's then feeling drawn to the soul if you're one soul. So when you are in your truth, when you are authentic, he cannot resist you. And the universe cannot resist the both of you. You two will be drawn together out of nowhere. Okay, Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles, scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Am I saying that right? Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships in area of study. There's a cute little bunny on the table. So don't be afraid to learn something new. Don't be afraid to change jobs. This, honestly, this could all be for you. This could be a massive upheaval. You're overworked, you're exhausted, you're wanting to leave a job or a situation, and you're ready. You're going to see how the universe is going to renew your life. And there's so many different options to choose from, but you're going to pick the new direction that's going to teach you something new. Okay, let's end with some Micah magic. We'll end with some Micah magic. Start the thing. Whoa, this could be that podcast, the YouTube channel, everything that I was talking about earlier, how I just committed and I was like, I'm just going to make a video every day for however long. And you guys, I got monetized on my daughter's anniversary of her passing. How crazy is that? Who is on your mind? My goal was to do it until I got monetized. And I did it. Manifest more for yourself. Start the thing. Who was on your mind? And also, you guys see my channel. I only have 5,000. I have a large amount of subscribers. I have 5,000, which is a lot of people watching. But you can create a 20K a month business with a small following. I've had multiple 20K months. My Instagram following is 2,000 people. So what you see online, don't limit yourself. You can create anything. Mine is mostly word of mouth. People do a session with me, they're blown away by it, and then they go tell people. That's how I get my business. And sometimes, it is through YouTube. A lot of my clients are in other states because they love watching my readings. And then they're like, you know what, I need to book a personal reading. And then they work with me once and then they're hooked because they're like, wow, I'm having breakthrough after breakthrough. So manifest more for yourself. Start the thing. If you feel like you want to do work like me, just start putting it out there. People will find you. Okay. And set energetic boundaries. Don't give too much. I had to pull back my energy and not give too much. Because I had that like savior complex a couple years ago where I felt like I had to save the world and be Wonder Woman. And now I'm like, it's okay. People will get the help they need. It doesn't always have to come from me. And this almost just dropped. Let go of control. Setting energetic boundaries could also mean just simply saying no when you're exhausted. If you're tired and you don't want to go somewhere, you don't want to do something, just say no. You're allowed to. And when you do that, my throat chakra is going nuts right now, you manifest more because you're actually resting your vibration. So you manifest more for yourself. Also, when you let go of that job or that person or that situation that is draining your life force energy, that is you setting the boundary. You're like, I'm done, no more. You're awake now, keep your light lit. Yep, this means you know too much. You can't unlearn what you know, which is so beautiful. Okay, final cards. Destiny has a plan for you. Let go of the need to know and trust the timing. Everything's going to work out perfectly. The relationship will come together when you are in your truth, when you are feeling amazing in your body and you're not chasing somebody, you're not chasing an outcome. You're just so present. You're that sanctuary for your heart and for their heart, and your pure presence. And it's going to renew your life in a way that you never thought it could. You're going to manifest a better career, more money, the love life that you've always wanted. I believe we're all being called to be with our people right now because it's time, because our world is changing and we have to be with the right people so that we can thrive and do our mission because things are changing. So make the change, Be with the people you're meant to be with, leave the people that you're feeling called to leave and the jobs, and trust that if you need help, I am here for you. Click the link in the comments. I love doing readings, coaching. I do mentorships. Even if you just want to email me and inquire about the work that I do, or we could do one session, you can feel it out. I don't want you suffering alone, okay? And you're so worthy of having it all, but you're the only one blocking it. So if we can get the ego out of the way and get you thriving in soul, you're going to be manifesting so much more for yourself. All right, lovies, I'm sending you so much love. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace out.